have a message. So, part of survival mode, which, if you think about it, most people are in survival mode almost their entire life. It is very difficult to get out of survival mode. You have to. So now, when you're coming out of survival mode, right, you have to acknowledge all the different layers and levels to your healing, the PTSD, the self-awareness, the what your needs, like you have to evaluate all those things because you're no longer robotic. You're in the human side of things. Also, one of the trickiest things about coming out of survival mode is realizing how delusional you've been. Because it is very common for us to come into a state of delusion when we are not able to regulate our nervous system, function well, feel safe. It is very common for us to have to create delusions and seek saviors. Now, this eclipse is highlighting a lot of different things. And one of them is where you've been delusional in your life. And not just what has to go, but what do you need to go within you as well. And you have to forgive yourself, because the truth of the matter is that when we're in survival mode, the delusions, being delusional, we have to be, right? Like, you're in survival mode. How am I surviving these unsafe tactics in this unsafe place? And no one has to understand what you need to do when you're coming out of survival mode. You have to understand. You have to be present with yourself, and you have to be present with your needs. You have to get in therapy. You have to seek some type of counsel. You have to do that for yourself. Because we would think that coming out of this space is just, okay, I'm safe. No. Your whole body has so much stored in it from that space. Your mind, your subconscious. So many people are coming out of survival mode, and the delusions are highlighted. Those were your coping mechanisms. You no longer live there. It doesn't exist anymore. Only the now does. Forgive yourself and move forward.